Welcome back to Demon Slayer Anime Review, episode number 18. You're probably thinking, Nick, the anime has not technically come back yet. Why are you reviewing this now? Like, what you guys have a review from it? There's no manga to review. The manga series is over. Well, I do a light novel. Do you think, really? Demon Slayer's got a novel? A light novel? Yes. I actually have the two that have been released so far. The first one is this one right here, Demon Slayer, The Flower of Happiness. Now, when I first saw this, I had no idea Demon Slayer even had light novels. And plus, it was all like about $11. Really cheap. Yes. Now, basically, this book is similar in vein to that of the My Hero Academia School Brief books. Basically, it's a series of stories. Now, unlike the My Hero Academia School Brief book, though those are officially canon, these ones, I'm not really sure exactly where these take place. Yeah, there are roughly 5 chapters in this book. You have The Flower of Happiness, For Whom? The Chronicling of Foretelling Fuss, Oi and Kano, and Junior High and Tales of Custom Academy. The Junior High book, I think from what I can tell from reading the story, it looks like it takes place around the same time as basically the very controversial epilogue, which basically had the time scale of the present day. Yeah, it just basically about school. That's it. Flower of Happiness is simply put. From what I can tell for this book, it seems like that story is set during the event of Demon Slayer. But here's kind of the strange thing. There's still Demon Slayers, and Nezuko is still a demon. And they're back at home. Which makes no sense, given the fact that the home was abandoned the whole entire series. So as for if this is taking place during it, I don't think so. No, this probably is set maybe in between one of the story arcs. Though, sometimes the story arcs, basically, whenever they ended, they led to the very next one. So it's very questionable when the heck this takes place, because we have Nezuko. Of course, you have another story of Nezuko. Oh yeah, basically her being in the cedar box. Yeah, that was something that basically Tanjiro basically known for carrying around a lot in the series. Matter of fact, he carried it pretty much from the second arc. I think it was the first arc of the series, up until I think it was like the final arc was when he basically stopped caring because she was be in sunlight, because she spent a lot of time sleeping in the thing. And she only comes out at night because her skin can't take the sunlight because she was turning a demon. By the main villain of the series, Mujin. Yep. It's a very interesting story. I do like it. There's also a story involving Zenosuke where he falls in love with a girl, and this is I would say for this story here, he's a demon slayer, maybe a swordsman. This is set before the events of the series. I'd say well before he met Tanjiro. He falls with a girl who's, you probably think, is Nezuko? No, it's some random girl, and it's a very strange story to say the least. But I can definitely see this one being canon because it's before the events of the series. Yep. Yeah, stuff here with Nosuke as well. One of the stories focus on him. It's a pretty good book. Nothing really terrible about this book per se. If you want to think what is probably the best story, it's the opening story. I love the opening story. I thought it was really good. I give this book roughly a rating of about, I'm going to give it an 8.5. I want to be fair with it. It's Demon Slayer. Now, there is technically still one more light novel that I actually have. Where is it here? Because I had discovered this when I went to my comic shop. There was, it's on my stack here. Yeah, there is another one of these. Now, would these ever be after the anime? I highly doubt it. That's the thing with this one. I don't know. Now, not the first series come across where you have originally manga, you have a light novel series. I'd say the first one I've encountered like this was probably Naruto. That was the first one I encountered like this. I know One Piece, Bleach obviously has had it. Excuse me. My Hero Academia, Full Alchemist Brotherhood. Those ones I've reviewed. I have. Well, actually, the Bleach ones I did not because they were really long, and there's like a lot of like some books are real long, like some are over 400 pages. Like there was a book I encountered recently for the final book for free is Zero. This one's almost 600 pages. Yes, real long book. Oh, if you're curious, how long is this book? This book is 116 pages. You're thinking that's pretty average length, given the fact the last light novel review, which I have right here, which was this book right here, by Hurricane Name of School Breeze, which this one I found a little more enjoyable to read. This one has roughly. This is 231 pages. Yeah, this one's 231, and this is 267. Yep. But yeah, that's particular review to talk about here. Next up, a couple comic corners, and then, next review I'm going to do hopefully be a comic review, which that will happen today, along with 3 anime reviews, which will be Dragon Stampede, Case Closed, and The Free Revolution. Okay, next video. Bye.